Okay, time for me to give a hot take. The MLB is considering the worst rule in the history of baseball. This would give pretty much any hometown team an utter unfair advantage. It would essentially be a golden at-bat rule. Basically, what happens is the example they gave is the LA Dodgers are down 1, 2 outs, 2 men on base, bottom of the ninth, and I'm assuming they're the home team. Some middling hitter is up next, but this rule would allow the manager to sit them down and send the best hitter on the team up to bat, regardless of if it's his turn to bat or not. That's basically, in a nutshell, what the golden at-bat proposal would be. And that's one of the few rules changes that he wants. A lot of people in baseball that is not named Roger or Rob Manfred basically hates it. Pretty much, yeah. Everyone is going to say it's going to lead to more pitchers getting injured, relief stats getting all screwy. Again, it would be a huge unfair advantage to the hometown team. And I can think of a lot better ways of settling this. I don't even like the I don't even like God, what is it? The Ghost Runner thing, where if it's a regular season game and it's in extra innings, they automatically place a runner on second. It's like, what? First off, how many games go to extra innings anyway throughout the regular season? Now you want to this would give the visiting team a huge unfair advantage. But I have two much better suggestions. One, I also agree with Chris Howard's, a former Seattle Mariners catcher, and the blackout rules, which basically prevent certain fans from seeing certain games on television to encourage them to come in person, because going to a ball game anymore is not the inexpensive thing it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, the tickets, at least in the not so great seats, were like $6. It was easy. It was something to say, oh, fuck it. And the food wasn't that horrible in price. And now it's like you got to take out a fucking mortgage to go to a game. But the other thing I would institute, and this should have been instituted a long time ago, and it's one of the reasons why football is by and far the most popular sport in America. You need to institute a salary cap, and you need to do it now. There is a reason why football is so popular, and it is their strict, stringent salary cap, which basically guarantees that every year is going to be a shuffle of who's the best teams. For the most part, every so often you'll get dynasty teams. But for the most part, it means you're going to have a new crop of decent teams. You know, basketball, hockey, they have their own issues. But baseball is literally, you've got like 5 teams that are almost always in contention. If you're in a market that isn't one of those 5, nobody gives a crap. I mean, as much as I try to, root for the Twins, I know they're not going to make it. They're going to get outgunned by one of the 5. So anyway, I guess that's my thought. If baseball wants to save itself, it needs to do 2 things. I like the idea of a pitch clock. I did like that. But it really needs to end the blackouts and also lower ticket prices, lower concession prices. I don't know if the MLB as an organization has the authority to do that, but it also needs to put in a salary cap, and it needs to do it now. Otherwise, baseball is probably going to be I don't want to say dead in 20 years, but it'll be far and away the least popular it's ever been. Anyway, that wraps up this one.